This 3 News Now update sponsored by Godfather's Pizza. Order today.
I'm Jennifer Griswold with 3 News Now, and here's a look at what's happening now. There are now 523 confirmed cases and 14 deaths of coronavirus in Nebraska. The most recent, a man in his 70s in Madison County. He had underlying health conditions. 185 of the overall cases are in Douglas County. And we've learned the results after 282 staff and youth at the YRTC in Kearney were tested. Another staff member and 3 boys tested positive. The boys are asymptomatic and self-isolating in separate rooms. Omaha police announced arrest in the case of a baby left on a South Omaha porch. Omaha police booked 28-year-old Maria Paez-Perez on charges of child abuse and abandonment. Detectives caught up to her after locating a car they believe was involved. On Monday, someone was seen putting a package on the front porch of a family's home at 15th and U, a newborn infant inside a duffel bag. Police told the homeowners that the baby was okay.
I'm 3 News Now Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Steppen with this latest weather update. We've got a wind advisory in effect for parts of eastern Nebraska and western Iowa, thanks to that front that moved through on Wednesday and ushered in some changes. We did manage to make it up to 72, but now things really start to cool off here over the next 24 to 48 hours. Again, that northwest wind blowing in, it's going to be quite strong, especially kicking in about mid-morning. If you have anything that's loose on your patio or outside that you think could get blown away, I would definitely secure it or bring it inside. Plus, any tree limbs that might be dead, well, you may have some yard work to do after the winds begin to settle down. Looking at the wind gusts, though, they will be a little bit on the breezy side up until about 9 o'clock in the morning, but they really kick in here once we get to about 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning, and they stay up even at 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening. That's why the wind advisory in effect until the evening hours here in the metro and again over parts of western Iowa. Once we start heading into the morning, though, because of that northwest wind blowing in, might see a few clouds passing through. Overall temperatures are going to stay above freezing, but still much cooler than where we've been the last couple of days. And it's actually it's seasonable for this time of the year. Once we start heading into the afternoon, we do get some sunshine, but it will be a significantly cooler day for us. We're looking at almost 20 degrees cooler than it was on Wednesday. So low and mid 40s, mainly north of I-80, right along I-80 to the south. We'll be in the low 50s to even mid 50s down around the Falls City area. But again, we've got lots of sunshine around, which will be nice. We'll start off with sunshine on Friday, but then we really start to see the clouds rolling back in again. I'm going to hold the rain chances off until Saturday morning. And then we're looking at some scattered activity. Maybe a wave in the morning, catch a little break early afternoon, another wave coming in during the evening, and then even better chances as we start heading into Sunday. Yes, Easter Sunday starts off as rain. I think the early morning hours will be dry, but by the time we get to about the mid-morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, up until about lunchtime, all rain. Early afternoon, we'll start to see a transition potentially over to snow. Whenever that takes place, that's going to have a huge impact on how much snow we'll end up seeing. Right now, I would say maybe in some spots a quarter to a half an inch and maybe an inch in a few isolated locations. Again, it all depends on the timing and how much this thing sticks around for us, but it's going to bring in some much cooler air while we dry it out Monday. We're down to 42. Anything that does fall will freeze up by Monday morning. Tuesday, Wednesday below average with highs only in the 40s.
Stuck at home? We've got you covered. My pizzas are baked to perfection in a 450-degree oven. Hands-free after bake. From oven to box to your door. Call me, Godfather's Pizza. Do it.